In the Netflix original film The Mother, Jennifer Lopez plays an anonymous former assassin who emerges from hiding to defend the daughter she put up for adoption years before to keep her safe. Daughter Zoe, now 12 years old, is taken by Alvarez, but he's not the only one the mother needs to be concerned about. There's also an arms dealer named Lovell, who, like Alvarez, thinks Zoe could be his daughter and serve as a useful negotiating chip to finally bring the mother, who double-crossed both of her ex-lovers, out into the open. After saving Zoe from Alvarez's hands in Cuba, the mother and Zoe travel back to the United States with friendly FBI agent William Cruz. However, when Cruz is ambushed, the mother is left on her own to try to safeguard Zoe. Here is everything you need to know about the ending of The Mother. Major spoilers ahead if you have not watched the movie yet. The mother kills Alvarez after admitting he is not Zoe's father, and after countless bad guys are eliminated in Cuba during Zoe's rescue. Although the mother had hoped to have burned her other ex-boyfriend Lovell to death years earlier, she is not at all startled when he reappears, rams Cruz's car, shoots Cruz in the head, and holds Zoe at gunpoint. The mother manages to snatch Zoe away from Lovell, and they both flee to her safe haven, the out-of-the-way cottage in the frigid Alaskan woods where she spent more than a decade hiding. Once there, the mother teaches her naturally reticent daughter how to use a car, stab someone with a concealed knife, and fire a gun so she is prepared if the bad people come after them again in the future. They both had no idea how soon that day will arrive. The mother rushes Zoe to the neighborhood doctor after she goes off to play with some adorable wolf pups and gets a terrible bite from one of them. The mother knows that they are no longer safe because Lovell will now be able to discover them through the clinic's computer records, because she forgot to warn Zoe not to disclose her true name to the doctor, which Zoe, of course, innocently does. The only option, she thinks, is to send Johns, an ex-soldier friend, to watch over Zoe while she returns to the cabin to await Lovell's assault. Zoe, on the other hand, is a bit of a nosy person, so when she goes through John's cabinets and drawers at his house, she finds a box full of pictures of herself as a child, as well as a note from the mother, in which she ominously writes, "I will die protecting you." Zoe snatches the truck's keys from John's while he is preoccupied, then drives back to the cottage to rescue her mother. That is obviously a horrible idea. Lovell has arrived with a large group of camouflage-clad, armed goons riding snowmobiles. Fortunately, the mother has planted mines throughout the forest, so several of them are destroyed as they pass. In the confusion, the mother and daughter are reunited. However, when Lovell turns his gun on them, the mother decides to go confront him while instructing Zoe to go. The mother and Zoe's father, Lovell, engage in a physical altercation while Zoe climbs to a nearby observation tower and points her rifle at them. Lovell is plainly only interested in his kid as a means of getting revenge on his former. When Zoe fires at the couple, they both fall to the ground and stop fighting. Zoe then descends and runs to her mother, who is laying in the snow, unconscious. Sadly, Lovell is standing behind her and snatches Zoe. She is dragged to his truck, where he begins to leave. The mother awakens, thanks to cunning Zoe, who accidentally shot her with a salt cartridge rather than one of the more lethal ones, points her gun at the truck and fires. Only some blood on the truck's windscreen and the remains of Lovell's head are left because she has better aim than her daughter. The mother sends Zoe to her adoptive parents once all the evil guys and possible dads have been taken out, but not before the mother and daughter make their love for one another known. The mother doesn't go either. In the closing shot, she is seen in a brand new apartment, finally emerging from concealment and gazing down on the park where her daughter is hanging out. Additionally, she wears a friendship bracelet with the word "Mom" written on it. After that, everyone lived happily ever after, with the exception of poor Agent Cruz, of course.